I never thought of that.
Hello?
That's incredible. You're a genius. You've solved the whole case. Ladies and gentlemen, I think he's going to sing.
Oh, God help me.
John Joseph and Johnny B. Here we go. This is all impromptu.
Why are we on radio so early? Why does anyone care about Paula Abdul? Why was the plane so close to the White House? Was the pilot or the student really the fool? But that's okay, that's alright. It's a BS song in the day, not the night. And I can't make up songs so early. But here's the story of a man whose feet don't touch the ground.
Wait a minute.
When he sits on a boat, let's not make a lover.
Wait just a minute here.
Let's call him the Dangler. He never touched the ground.
Okay.
Let's call him the Dangler. Hey, Lanigan, don't make a sound. And the only thing that runs underneath his feet is a dog called a little bit. Just a little bit of dog, not enough to make him hot. He's big dog bait in the middle of the day, running under Lanigan's legs. When he reads the paper on the toilet bowl, as we all sit and roll.
Did you tip him on this one?
He's the Dangler, sits there all day long. And now a little bit of the Dangler, a part of the morning song on WMJI. Starring Malone and the Dangler on WMJI. Jimmy and the Dangler, just a little bit of dangling in the morning never hurts. And by the way, I saw Munch run into a judge, and Munch was wearing a skirt. Everybody!
Wonderful song. You do the songs on stage, too. You make it up about people in the audience, right?
Well, obviously we have no act. We have to make it up.
You used to have an act.
No,
Oh, come on, you did.
That was
I knew you back a long time ago.
But it wasn't very good. No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Until you came along, right?
Yeah.
I've heard that kind of story. I go through the same thing. Oh, it wasn't any good till I came along. Yeah.
When they reopened, weren't you there for like the first 8 weeks?
6 weeks.
6 weeks, okay.
First 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
I have nothing to say to you. Do the Dangler again.
No, we're not doing the Dangler again.
Everybody here is asking for it.
No, they're not.
What is that all about? The Dangler thing.
I'm not.
we don't know. It's a story about a boy and his dog.
Okay.
They made fun because I'm not tall enough for them. So if I sit on this high chair, my feet, I guess, don't touch the ground all the time.
Oh.
So that makes me the Dangler.
Hey, how about the
I guess.
Yankees,
I don't know.
ladies and gentlemen?
Huh?
Yankees, 5 games in a row.
5 games in a row.
Tino Martinez, home runs in
Tino
5 straight
Martinez,
games, yes.
5 games
But
in
you're
a
a
row.
Red Sox fan.
No.
You're a Yankee fan?
Of course I'm a Yankee
You
fan.
live in
You live in New York. You live
I
in New
have
York.
a Boston College hat because my kid is graduating from there next week.
I thought you were a William Vitt
This
fan.
hat cost me $160 grand. I'm never taking it off.
I had a mess with it. I know. I'm not a Red Sox fan.
But you live in New York, so.
I live in New York. Of
You're a
course.
Yankee fan all the way.
But my kid goes to school in Boston, so thus the hat.
Randy Johnson has been their stopper so far this year.
Well, he's okay. He hasn't been great yet.
Yeah, but he's won big games for them when they've needed a victory.
Yeah.
What did they say in New York about George Steinbrenner's horse in the Derby? I mean, that horse
People were
changed big time.
laughing their butts off.
Unbelievable.
We were all thrilled that he lost. In fact, his horse I think he shot the horse.
Really?
He was really pissed.
The horse is not going to run in the next race.
Not until Saratoga on the 27th of August.
I didn't even know they thought he was going to run then.
Yeah,
know
that's
that-
if any.
You know the superfecta was 1.7 million?
Yeah.
If you bet the horse 1, 2, 3, and 4,
You got them all.
there was 7 people that put a buck on it and won $800 and some thousand.
It was interesting. The horse.
blows my mind. I
The
don't know how
horse
they
is,
could have-
what was it? Giacomo, the horse's name?
Giacomo, yeah.
Giacomo, which is Sting's kid's name, is a nickname. And the horse is owned by Jerry Moss. If that rings a bell at all. A&M.
A&M Records.
Alpert and Moss.
I remember Jerry.
A&M Records. Remember A&M Records? A&M, all the records that were around, they had a lot of hits. And A&M Records was Alpert and Moss. And that was Herb Alpert and Jerry Moss. Moss won $1.8 million or $1.7 million as the winning purse for winning the Derby.
Now the label won't go under like most of
The guy that thought he had lost his ticket was $800,000.
That was a great story.
Yeah, and really left it at the counter, but had just divorced his wife in time that he didn't have to share the money with her.
The fact that the guy at the counter found it and gave it back to him.
Yeah.
He said, I got your ticket here. I found it. It's okay. And he got $800,000. But Jerry Moss.
Like that would happen in New York. Hey, here's your ticket.
minus my finder's fee, right? You get $10.
Absolutely.
People in New York can't stand Steinbrenner.
Really?
They wish the horse trampled them.
That's a little severe.
Well, yeah, well, death is not severe in New York.
No?
No. People want a lot of people dead.
Really? Who else?
Yeah. Well, look at us, me and Johnny.
Steinbrenner's a Cleveland guy, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
And they
certainly.
here, didn't
and he lives most of his time. He had shipbuilding here in Cleveland, but he lives in Tampa really most of the time. He certainly's got a home and spends a good deal of his time in Tampa now. So, but he's kind of all up. Yeah, he came from Cleveland. A lot of people came from
He
Cleveland.
comes from Cleveland, Ohio. Now he lives in Tampa. Had his horse in a race, but he lost. Now the horse is blue, and I'm singing this song to you. And Tracy showed me the picture of the little guy on the board. Wait a minute, on his head, and the face looks so old compared to the body.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Looks like an elf, looks like a dwarf on the toilet bowl. With the little tiny feet hanging in the air. He's got a toilet chair. Little tiny baby feet hanging in the air. Little tiny baby feet hanging in the air. There goes the picture. Lanigan took it away. There goes the picture.
This is ridiculous.
It's a little boy that really looks gay. There goes the picture.
All right.
Little tiny feet swinging to and fro. Oh, there goes the picture.
Swinging around everywhere.
All right, that's enough.
Little tiny baby feet swinging crazy through the air. Nobody here in Cleveland even cares about the little tiny baby feet. Hey, in the air. Somebody tell John Lanigan to grow a little bit. I swear he's much too short.
Thank you very much. Good night.
He's much too tiny. I can't believe what I see. He's got little tiny baby feet. And little tiny baby Dangler. And big gigantic
I got it.
little tiny baby.
Okay, thank you very much. Where did this picture come from?
I don't know. Little tiny baby feet. La 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 la. Little tiny baby feet. Swinging crazy through the air.
Little
Little munchkin baby feet. Swinging almost everywhere. We welcome you to Munchkin Land. La 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 la. As mayor of Munchkin City, my feet swing to and fro. As mayor of Munchkin City, I have a little baby feet, you know. When I sit on the bowl, even though I'm old, my baby feet don't touch the ground. And as mayor of Munchkin City, listen to this crazy sound. I represent the Lullaby League, the Lullaby League, the Lullaby League. We represent the Lullaby League.
Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.
To and fro.
Stop him.
Wow.
Where did this picture of me come from?
I don't know. If I did, I'd be proud. I'd say, hey,
Somebody sent a picture. It must be a computer. It took my
That should be rate by 10.
on their little kids' bodies.
Management put cameras in to make sure everybody's sort of flush.
No, that's not. Just shut up, man.
They snapped you in action, dog.
That's a picture of my head stuck in a little kid who's sitting on a potty. For the audience who doesn't know what we're talking about and can't see any of this.
Your feet are how far off the
Somebody
floor?
put my head on a little kid's body. But the legs on the little kid look hairy.
are they dangling?
That picture looks so funny.
baby.
Are the legs dangling?
Yes, they are. It's a little kid. It's a baby. Little baby sitting naked on a pot.
Is that a little baby? Where the Broncos hat? No, that's you.
That's my head put on it. Okay.
I'm the kind of guy that likes to sit around.
All right, get out of here.
On the bowl, feet never touching the ground. I'm a dangler.
We're going to go now.
I'm a dangler.
nice to have you here.
Magic never stops here.
Could your audience see that picture on the website?
They will. Not if I can help it. Not if I can help it.
You're a fan of that shot, too, though, John.
That's a great picture. I don't care what you say. That's
See,
a
that's the
great
problem.
picture.
They can do this to you. They can take anything they want and put your head on it and make it look like it's you. We
That
have to
looks
go.
great.
Okay, I
How do I get to this?
You trying to segue or something?
No, I'm not trying to segue. I'm just trying to explain that my life has sometimes been a living hell because of this man.
Isn't a Segway the thing you stand on and it moves?
Yes, it is a segue. That's a segue. It's a
Have you
little
been
motorbike.
ridiculed about that song?
Have I been? I'm sorry. What?
Have you been ridiculed?
Ridiculed? Yes. Does that mean made fun of?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Go to
Okay.
November.
Go to November.
Okay, I'm,
Don't go to November.
Where it says calendar?
Yeah, I'm at the calendar here.
Go to the bottom of November.
Black Friday, we're
excited.
kicking it off.
Yeah, the night after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, man.
Anyway,
Friday.
Do you know I've been...
There
and
they are. Wow.
And
There they are?
By now.
By now.
Isn't that nice?
Click on it. Click on the picture.
Big
there you go.
That is really nice.
Yeah.
man.
Again, you look quite dapper again. And
He's a dapper man.
I'm dapper.
See, in the regular show, when they're not up early in the morning, they're very
Right.
dapper guys.
We're dapper people.
You're
Yeah.
dapper people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very talented. Been doing it for a long
You know,
time.
there's people with talent and there's people that are dapper.
What's more
Absolutely.
impressive is who. Now, I mean, it's impressive to see John Joseph and
Yeah,
Johnny
but to
B.
see who we're
but
with.
presented by Nicholas LaCaruba and D. Pomp.
Yeah, that's, you know, Live Nation.
Live
They don't
Nation.
have, you don't have Live Nation out here, do you?
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
Live Nation.
Wow.
Yeah, but Drew is one of the guys from Live Nation. He's just personally doing
D.
this one.
Pomp.
Yeah, and we also have the, if you look who else is on in the schedule, that's what I'm impressed by.
Yeah,
I mean,
Who else?
we're in between. Who's that? What's
they had us between Bernadette Peters and Bela Fleck, which I love.
Bela Fleck, right.
Yes, it was kind of
And the Flecktones.
Bella Fleck and the Flecktones.
Yep.
You like Bernadette Peters,
I'm a
Jim.
big fan of Bernadette Peters.
Up.
And
Jackie Mason is up
he's
that
a-
month.
And when you say between, when you say, in
other words, they're there one night, we're there one night.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
it's pretty exciting.
I'll
It's very
bet it is.
exciting.
Stella
Congratulations.
Luna. I'm not familiar with Stella Luna. That's
It's a cookie.
Yeah.
It's a cookie.
Yeah.
Stelladora.
Oh, Stelladora.
It's a
all right.
beer.
Thanks,
beer.
Did you bring that guitar for a reason or just to look cool with it? or
No,
what?
chicks dig it.
Chicks dig it?
Yeah, so I carry it with
It's
me.
just Tracy. Come
Don't
on.
play it anymore.
Don't play it anymore.
Tracy looks beautiful.
She does
by
look
the way.
nice. All
Yes.
right. What are you going to play for us today?
I don't know. What do you want to hear?
I don't know. I have nothing that I could recommend, and I have nothing as a preference, but that's never
Do you
stopped
remember
you before.
that Harry
Never.
Chapin did Taxi, then he did Taxi Part 2?
Yeah.
Did you ever consider Dangler Part 2?
No.
You had to do it, didn't you?
Oh,
you had to
it
go
is
there.
on. It is on.
Here's what I was
Yes.
going to tell you, that we show up sometimes out of this country.
Yeah.
Whether it's on a ship or wherever we are.
Yeah.
And I still hear people from Cleveland that want to hear that song.
I'll never
Do you
forget
remember on that ship?
Never forget it when people yelled out from the audience, "Play the Dangler!"
I swear to God,
See what
somebody
you've done
yelled
to
out,
me?
"Play the Dangler."
Play the Dangler. All right.
I have no idea. I couldn't
You
remember.
you don't happen to have a
still have
recording
that?
around
No.
that, do you?
We have it somewhere. We don't.
No, we don't.
You don't have
we
it?
don't have it.
We
You
still
got
have
it.
it somewhere.
Trust me, we don't have it. See, Johnny, when he comes in, he sits down, he takes a guitar, and he makes it up. I got to give him credit. He's an amazing improv artist, and he would come in all the time. When he did Over the River and Through the Woods to A Little Old Girl's House I Go, or whatever, he made it all up as he went. So you never know what he's going to sing. Or what he's gonna...
Why does Lanigan make fun of me
Uh-huh.
every time I'm in the studio?
There he goes again.
Why does John make fun of me and Johnny B every time we're in the studio? I'm so much taller than Lanigan, even when I'm sitting down.
All right.
I've seen him on the toilet bowl when his little tiny feet don't even touch the ground. Dangler number 2. That's right, I'm singing to you. Dangler number 2 is the part 2 of the Dangler, the man whose tiny feet don't touch the ground.
It's not funny.
He screams, please don't laugh at me, this ain't funny.
Somebody help me
Please
down.
don't laugh at me, I'm standing after all.
Feet don't reach the
I've
ground.
never seen anybody as short as Lanigan in my life. In my life, he is the Dangler, his feet don't touch the ground. The Dangler, and when he walks, his feet don't make a sound. The Dangler, you've seen him sitting on a chair, and his feet are still hanging somewhere in the air, 'cause he's the Dangler. See me dangle. He's the Dangler. See me dangle. Stand up, John, I'm standing. Stand up, John, I'm standing. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. He is the Dangler.
Oh, my God.
I mean, get that. That'll be in the computer real quick.
I'm not sure why they're applauding. I have no idea.
Look, the postal lady bringing in your packages was laughing.
Yeah.
Who was it? You were
She's still
Who
laughing.
first came up with that?
Must have been Rizzo.
Yeah, it must have been okay.
I don't know who talked about that.
Yeah, I mean, we told you about. But I was trying to think.
Didn't somebody give me that photo?
Well, he had. I mean, somebody.
Right, there was that funny
Remember the picture?
After the show, we have a meeting, and we would say, "Hey, where's John?" And somebody, I don't know.
I think it was Rizzo.
Rizzo. He said
it must have been Rizzo.
He's dangling. We were like, what are you talking
Was
about?
it that long ago?
With his feet just swinging in the air.
He's not laughing. He is not laughing.
I'm sorry. It was wonderful. He's very talented. It's nice to have you here. Hope you have a great stay.
Tough to get leverage.
Well, you know what? You should be complimented on the fact that many people know who you are.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
I'm really complimented by that.
It's huge.
Sure, the same way Charles Manson is, but everybody goes, oh, that's the guy from the Manson
And people send us like there was a tombstone that said Dangler on it. People would send us photos.
That's
and
right.
They said it was a Dangler thing.
Well, you can ask Johnny how many people come into the club just asking for that.
So that would be your only hit record so far.
That would be it.
That would be it.
It would
that's
be
enough.
either
That's
the Dangler
international.
and, of course,
That's
the flip
pretty
side
sad.
over
There
the
it
underbridge.
is.
There's the picture. That's the picture.
Let's see.
That is...
Oh, folks, you can't see this at home.
Can you
It's
please
on the
describe
website.
it?
It's on the website.
Oh, it is. That's good.
It's up there somewhere.
Posted.
Oh, yeah.
That has to be one of the best pictures in the history of photos.
That's why they invented Photoshop.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
exactly why they invented Photoshop.
That is...
Thank you, WebWitch, for bringing that back. Thanks, that's great of you.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
It has to be
it's
so
8 o'clock.
tough when we're eulogizing you.
Yeah.
John
sorry,
Lanigan, also
eulogizing
known
me?
as the Dangler.
Well, it'll be a cheaper coffin.
Your song has followed and haunted me for many, many years.
I'm sorry.
I know you're not. I know
You're a
you're
feminine little boy.
What's feminine about that? I got
Well,
a
I
ball
don't know.
cap on. I look kind of hot.
The
No, you ever got these
the little nail polish,
these little
maybe on the
feeties.
toe?
Okay, that may not be my feet.
No, I don't know. You know, these are the kind of feet you want to put little booties on. Remember when the baby was like just a baby?
You've written your song. You've done your piece. Now get out.
All right. Over the bridge.
Oh, my.
I wonder
there
whatever
has
happened
been-
to that girl.
Yeah. She's Octomom now.
She has a restraining order. That's what happened.
I'm sure she does.